Good evening, folks. Afternoon, morning, and or whatever the heck time it is for you guys. This is Gamba, and we are here for our first State of Gman REL Blood Bowl Tournament awesomeness. I'm joined today by Colonel the Cat, who's laying in my lap and purring. And today we're going to do just a quick overview of the top four of each team, kind of where the state of, the top four is at. And that's it. Love to hear some chatter and discussions about what you think's going on, so let's just get into this bad boy. So we'll start off with the G-Man, Division 1. Gonna hop over to leaderboard. Right now we got Reddit Ratadoot taking the lead with 3-0. Pretty solid start. High Sales following up with a 2-1-0. Stefan Red on his trail with a 2-1-0 as well. Walkerthon with a 2-0-1, and that's our top four. Quick look at some of the other teams that are interesting to check out. Sinister Dexter's been having a really rough season, 1-0-2, and just got the poop beat out of his team on one of his matches against Lizardmen. Lost a lot of good players, and that's got to be hurting him. But if we take a quick look, even though his team took a beating, his team's still really strong, and he's still got really good chance, long season, to make a good comeback. We got a couple level 1s on the team now, right over here, but we still got diving tackle Longbeard, which is amazing. We got a runner with plus movement and kick return, dodge and block, which is the dream. Guard Mighty Blow pretty much everywhere still. Still a really strong team. And then pretty standard here. So I would not count them out. Looking at some of our other teams in the top four, Stefan's team with a very interesting build. They're starting to suffer some injuries. A lot of minus movement, which is weird. Nuffle really does not want you to go anywhere and is trying to take your Bretonnians and make them dwarfs, it would appear, sir. I don't know if that's some sort of pact that you conceive with him. You're like, listen, I want to win, but you can do whatever you want with my team. And he was like, got it, they're dwarfs. Pardon me. But if that's the case, it's working for you. I mean, you got some really well-developed blitzers, and he has a really interesting playstyle. The last match I watched, I mean, he was getting the poop beat out of him, but he played some really wild card tactics, and with the skills he had, it kind of lended to it. It was an interesting matchup. Plus, really leaning into everyone having Fend has been really fun to watch. So kudos to your really interesting build. I'm glad it's working out for you, and it's fun to see people that, take the time to do that. So, jumping over to one of my favorite teams, High Sales. I'm really glad to see them in the top four. Hope they continue since they normally play a fun match. Sorry so much that I haven't covered any of your matches so far. I will make sure I do it. Taking a look, we got a thrower with strong arm. Interesting enough, and accurate. Very well developed. Starting to come back. I know last season, at the end of it, we lost a couple Golden Boy catchers, but it looks like we have gotten rid of the one that was, I believe it was minus movement or minus agility, but it was pretty much a bum player. So we got the level 1 in. James Blunt is still holding strong block, sidestep, sprint. Some really good linemen. I mean, strength 4 right there. That's a beautiful thing to have on the lineman side. And two really strong war dancers that I know he leans heavily on. Great overall team. I know injuries have always been a problem for this coach because AV7, that's what's going to happen. Jumping over to Elven Fantasy. Now you want to talk about a really well-developed team with good spread. Nothing super awesome for rolls on his team. Not meaning to be mean, Walkathon. You just haven't really gotten lucky in the roll department, but a good developed team. We got 2 guard pieces, so I guess doubles are nice, but no strength up or anything like that. Oh, 3 guard pieces. I guess you've gotten some decent rolls. Some doubles have been nice. Nuffle has been kind to you, sir. But, I mean, blitzers with sidestep, tackle, dodge, lineman with dodge. Very agile team, very mobile team, and, I mean, only one level 1 player. Amazing. Pretty standard rollout right here. So, that leaves us with, I think that's it. No. Where did I write it at? the guy who is leading the league currently. I actually haven't looked at your team in a long time, but we got an AG5 gutter runner, which I'm surprised no one's put a bounty on. Sorry, the first one was for dramatic effect. The second one was not. We got a wrestle dodge gutter runner. We got some guard on our lineman, which is nice. Fresh storm vermin, so I'm assuming recently we've lost them. Movement 10 gutter runner with blodge, super awesome. We got strip ball wrestle, dodge, really aggressive gutter runners, and team's a little short on players. It's looking like I'm assuming we've had some rough games, but he's been managed to pull it out. That's the Skaven way. You're gonna lose players. Looking at the staff, obviously nothing super over the top, but hats off to you, Handboy. Keep it up. Alright, with that being said, let's jump over to Division 2 and hop at the leaderboard. Alright, so we got the Big Bang Bashers leading the way. We got Heretics of Lilith, which just had 2 or 3 really rough weeks where they've just gotten their team demolished, but they've hung in there, and kudos for that. You know, it's hard to come back from morally just getting your team beaten to oblivion, but they've done it. So Andy, hats off to you. The 99ers, so Bleeding Hippie, which I know has a really ridiculous start for skill ups, and I am excited to see him go. And then Gengar bringing it in the 4th. Water, my favorite. Everyone else under that's pretty much almost tied in a dead heat. And like I said, we're just got into week 4, so there's plenty of matches left for them to come back. Hopping over to teams, we got we're starting with the Big Bang Bashers, gentlemen lizards that are running the league right now for them. We got pretty much a bone stock team. 2 level ups recently. Saurus is most likely going to get blocked. Skink's probably going to get sidestep. Still on their second reroll. They got the cash though, so I'm assuming that we'll see that reroll get bumped up. So pretty basic team so far, but Lizardmen are very strong just for the fact that they have that raw strength. Let's hop over to the Heretics of Lilith. As I said, yeah, this team took a beating last week. Pardon me. It looks like the only real injury we took was that lineman who's probably going to get cut whenever they can afford to replace him. And then next week they're going to have just a bunch of players out for that match. But we got some level ups, which is nice. We got blocked on the Witch Elf, which is going to make them super great. We got a Blodger for Blitzer, which is awesome. And pretty standard 2-in-1 for rerolls and Apothecary. Hopping over to let's find the 99ers. Bleeding Hippies team. Alright, so he's got block, and then he's got the Mighty Blow and Agility 4 Beastman, who is obviously going ball carrier route. It's nice that he's got this early. It gives him plenty of options to go with. He can make this guy straight up ball carrier and go with extra arm, 2 heads, and this guy would just be a beast for getting the ball. Or you can make him a straight up offensive and give him 2 heads and strip ball and have him just break through cages. The world is literally his playground right now. This is going to be a hopefully an MVP up and coming. Scully will be the player to look out for. With that said, let's jump back to the teams. I believe I have one more that I've missed. Yes, Gengar's team. Alright. So, we got the mighty Norris. Recently lost his Yeti, put a bounty up for it. Make sure you guys are also checking the bounty board. There's new ones. Gengar's posted a lot of them. Anything that you kill that Gengar's posted, he is hand-making small miniature trophies for you, which is a pretty cool, in my opinion, little thing. Also, if you're in the REL, Division 1, there are some bounties up, and I think even in Division 2, so keep your eye out for it. If not, I'll make sure I put a bounty up for Division 2 to give you guys something to kill, because it's always fun to kill things. It's Blood Bowl. That's what we do. So, looking at the team, We got some level ups, mainly on the throwers. He's got leader and then sure hands, and that's pretty much it. But he's been playing a really strong, super aggressive match, getting a lot of surfs, which is awesome. Who doesn't like that? And 2-1. He's just got the Apo. I don't know. Next thing he's gonna go for is rebuying his Yeti, because his Yeti did work and was super fun. All right. So that's it for Division 2 for the G-Man. We're going to bop back and hop into the REL. Start off with Division 1. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our top 4 right now is Luminous with 3-0 right now. Super strong start. Good for you. One of our previous Super Bowl winners, Horny Cricket, 2-1. Dota All-Stars, 2-0-1, the previous REL champion. And who's this? The Texas Tryhards Gamba 2-0-1. What is that about? No, folks, I'm only there because I got a bye week. I probably would have lost my first week otherwise. And then followed up by Ed the Mad, who really should be in the 4th spot. So I'll probably look at Ed the Mad's team because he's apparently played a stellar 2 games. One of them, I'm not sure if I added it to the playlist, but I will. But it was against King of the Cosmos. Great coach. Plays a lot of Blood Bowl. Not sure if he's a great guy. I haven't talked to him, but great coach. So, let's take a look at these teams. Alright. So, Tilly's team with Dota All-Stars. Take a quick look at the roster. We got a Boo Boo on our Skink, so he's sitting out. We got a level up on our Mighty Fowler. One thing I love about Tilly's matches is he's one of the coaches is just not afraid to foul. I mean, it's Blood Bowl. That's the way to hedge your bets. I know a lot of people don't like that opinion, but if you're up and you want to keep that lead, maintain that, strategic advantage, that's one of the ways to do it, especially when you're trying to protect your skinks and taking out players that can do that. That's one of the only ways you can. Sorry about my rant. So we got Mighty Blow, Tackle, Block, Block Guard, Block, Lineman, Block, Mighty Blow, Block Guard, Tackle, Block. This skink right here, I can tell you from just experience of when I played him, is so annoying, and I'm probably going to put a bounty on his head. I'm sorry, Tilly. You're an awesome guy, and I love playing with you because you're a great coach and you understand my saltiness, but this guy's just too good. He comes out of nowhere and he's like, oh, I see you got a dwarf there. Oh, screw you, Mr. Dwarf. I got Block, Dauntless, Dodge. I'm so awesome. Sidestep. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I digress. Super great skink. I mean, nothing crazy on the roll-ups besides Block, but very well put together. And then we got Break Tackle and Guard, which level 3 is pretty awesome as well. So let's take a quick look at the staff. 4 rerolls, Apothecary, pretty all around awesome sauce. Let us go to our leader for right now. Pastry Pest, the only team that does not look like it's actually been in the REO for the last 3 seasons. It definitely has. We got a fresh Storm Vermin with a Boo Boo Band-Aid on him. We got another Storm Vermin, Block, Tackle, Mighty Blow coming along. Pretty well developed thrower right here with leader and Block, which is pretty cool. Here's where some awesome sauce comes into play. We got Coco Chipmunk with plus string, sidestep, Block. Wonderful blitzer right there. We got sidestep, Block on his way. We might have 2 of them depending on some rolls. We got 2 heads, Wrassle, Horns, and Blodge, or not Blodge yet, but that's the dream. For Lemming Drops, who is just a beast as well. Pardon me. And we got Horns and Dodge, which is on his way. The little fresh guy starting off. We got some wrestle on linemen's. We got some more wrestle on linemen's. A little bit of movement loss, but we can come back for that, or they can sit on the line, which is great for taking hits. Block and kick, which he probably won't get to use his kick as much with that minus movement. He's probably going to live a lot of time on the line. We got some guard, which is wonderful. We got a dirty player, which is awesome. Love to see more of that. And a fresh lineman. Plenty of money. Not sure if we're going to see that 3rd reroll come up. Otherwise, a pretty standard team. And then, that's 2. Let me take a quick look because I just had a brain fart. doop, Horny Cricket, and then we're looking at Ed. And we're looking at me too, just for funsies, but there's nothing to really look at. Alright, where are you, Horny Cricket? Man, Cricket's so horny with the super high team value team. Alright. So, we got Stand Firm, we got Guard, we got... That's it. And, Thick Skull, which is, Beastly Crocs. No block, though. Block would make him super beastly. We got, our resident lineman, Alligator, with Guard, Tackle, Block. We got Frenzy now on our block, Break Tackle. Super fun. Break Tackle, Tackle. Mighty Blow, Block. Some Guard, Block. And this guy right here, who I've been debating about putting a bounty on just because that's so good. Why are you so good? Plus movement, sidestep, block, and I'm not even sure what that is. I have to recognize it. And sure feed. He's a one-turn touchdown machine. So good, level 5. Oh. We got someone following up right in his footsteps though with diving tackle, sidestep, block, level 4. Diving tackle, sidestep, block, sidestep, and a fresh skink. Looking at the staff, I'm pretty sure 3 and 1. Pretty standard stuff. A Game of Roses from Ed the Mad. Late entry to our league, but has been tearing it up. Agility 5, sidestep tackle, strip ball. That War Dancer. Damn, that War Dancer. We got some Frenzy on our level 2 War Dancer. He's coming along. Thrower got Block Leader. We got Guard, Sprint, and Blockity Block on our Catcher. We got a lineman with Dodge and Guard. We got some more Sprint, Block, Sidestep. Awesome. Kick, Wrestle, Dodge, Wrestle, and a fresh lineman. Pretty solid team. Looks like we're a little heavy on our offense. But, I mean, they're Wood Elves. That's what they're supposed to do. So, 3 rerolls, 1 Apothecary, and then just for S's and G's, we could take a look at the best Dwarf team ever, which has 2 level ups. I have 2 level ups. Oh man, getting to the dream. We got Drunken Dan with Dodge and one guard piece. So obviously my spot will not be held for very long unless I pull some severe jabroni out of my booty. So that's that. Hopping over to the REL really quickly. Take a quick look at our lineup. We got Tiny Bubbles leading the way with 3 and 0. Soul of Dragonfire with Yeti the Party 3 and 0 as well. We get a tie for first place. Followed up by Animal Farm 2-1 and 0, and Observant Ret Crunch for 1-2 and 0. So very tight league. Like I said, still super early, but let's take a quick look at the teams and see what we got, if there's anything super exciting going on. Alright. Soul of Dragonfire's team. We got some Mighty Blow on our Uberwolf, also known as a werewolf, which is pretty awesome. I'm just going to call them werebears since it's what they are. We got oh no, is that a minus strength? Oh, Niggling. We got a Niggling on the Yeti, that's kind of poopy, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Actually, it's really poopy. We got a Berserker with Jump Up, and I think a Niggling as well. Another Niggling. I don't know how long it's going to hold on to these players. Another Berserker. Oh no, Berserkers come with Jump Up. So just a Niggling Berserker. I'm probably going to try to raise the money to fire him. We got a Fen lineman. We got a Fen lineman, and we got a Guard and Niggling as well. Lineman. Ouch. A lot of Niggling. That's rough. But we got an Apothecary now. We got some rerolls. They should be looking okay. Tiny Bubbles, who's also tied for first place. We got some Dark Elves. Looks like we got 1 block lineman. Movement 8 early on the Witch Elf. Could be a definite dangerous scoring threat, but also could become a little bit of a ball hog if not careful. But starting off for a good area, or starting off for good works of an awesome player to come. Yeah, I know, words, mouth, things, it's hard. Alright, Animal Farm. Take a quick look. Got a boo-boo band-aid on our Minotaur who got a level up, and got a Juggernaut. Juggernaut's fun, especially for them, because you can blitz all over the place. Makes them a little safer. Minus movement on a Beastman. Someone's going to become a lineman forever. He's also got block. That kind of stinks, but such is the way of Blood Bowl, especially since we've had such bloody weeks, which has been beautiful. Keep it up, guys. We got a Sure Hands Beastman. We got some block going on, some Chaos Warriors. We've got a great start. 2-1. Probably looking to get that next reroll sooner than later. Alright, let's see. And then our Orc coach. Not the Black Ravens, not the Purple Eaters. There you are. Once again, I really apologize, guys, for my coughing. Alright. So, we got some guard on a blitzer. We got some plus movement on a blitzer, which is can be super helpful. Movement 3 on a black orc, that hurts. We got some block on a black orc. Looks like we have a miss next game, and otherwise a pretty standard team. Yeah, miss next game. Still odd that we have Gabo, but no Troll for throwing. But who knows? Who knows what's up his sleeve? Obviously, so far it's been working for him. We take a look. We got 2-1. He's probably saving up for the reroll first. And that's gonna really do it for our Season 4 update recap / what the heck's going on over here. It's kind of hard, and since it's so early to tell who's got a good run for that wild card to get into the Super Bowl playoffs. So I'm not going to pick anyone. Especially because one of the people that I would pick in the G-Man would get mad, because then he's like, you jinxed me. Apparently it's time for me to wake up, according to my phone. Thanks, phone. You're falling behind. Get your stuff together. So, yeah, that's it. That's the update. I'd love to see some discussion in the chat and REL Gman Reddit or under YouTube what your guys' thoughts and opinions are. Also, make sure you check out the bounty board before you play people, so you can claim some prizes and keep on keeping on and murdering people. This is Gampa, and I am signing off.